8.9 million years ago, the African savanna stretches out, an ocean of grass under a relentless sun. At the edge of a colossal limestone cliff, a small tribe of our earliest ancestors watches. They are hominids, something close to what will become Australopithecus. Their hunt has just failed. Below, a wounded antelope stumbles away, its blood painting the dust. A hunter, gripping a sharpened stone tied to a crude wooden shaft, lunges one last time. The blow only glances off the animal's high-dotted bolts. The sudden movement sends a ripple through the landscape. Vultures take to the air, insects scatter, and from the tall grass, a deep, vibrating growl echoes. The hunters freeze. A saber-toothed cat explodes from its cover, but its target isn't the antelope. It's them. Instinct, older than memory, takes over. The tribe scatters. One adult grabs a child, sprinting for the sheer rock face. Another clashes stones together, the sharp crack a desperate attempt to intimidate the beast. It doesn't work. The cat charges, just kicking up under its massive paws. They reach the cliff base and begin to climb. Their hands find familiar holds, grooves worn smooth by generations who knew this rock better than the ground they walked on. This is their fortress. One slips, fingers scrape against the stone. The cat leaps, its claws tearing at the rock face, missing by inches. The tribe hauls themselves higher, hearts pounding, muscles screaming. Below, the predator snarls, pacing back and forth before melting back into the grass. Its hunger is delayed, but not gone. High above the savanna, they find refuge on narrow ledges and under shallow overhangs. This isn't a home chosen for comfort, but for survival. Here, predators can't easily follow. Children are pressed against the cold rock walls, their small hands gripping the fur and skin of the adults. An elder collapses, his chest heaving. A younger member offers chewed leaves, soaked with precious water, pressing them gently to his cracked lips. But their safety is fleeting. Dark clouds gather on the horizon. The wind shifts, carrying the scent of rain. Rain means danger. Slick stone, flash floods below, and useless, wet firewood. A wave of frantic activity sweeps the ledge. Stone tools are secured. Scraps of food are pulled into drier spots. A pregnant female is carefully guided toward the deepest part of the overhang, hands supporting her as she moves. The storm hits without mercy. Rain lashes the cliff, turning every surface into a treacherous slide. A child nearly plummets, saved only by the lightning-fast grip of an older sibling. Thunder rolls through the valley like a living beast, and lightning splits the sky. Below, the savanna floods. Animals flee in a blind panic, predator and prey alike swept up in the chaos. Then, a new threat emerges. From the other end of the cliff, a rival group appears. They are leaner, their bodies marked with scars, their stone tools darker from heavy use. Driven upward by the same storm, the same predators, they are not here to share. Shelter is survival, and space is limited. The two groups lock eyes across the narrow ledge. There is no language for negotiation yet, only posture, bare teeth, stones held ready. A loose rock breaks free, tumbling into the rainy abyss. The rivals surge forward. The clash is brutal and silent. Bodies slam against the cliff face. Hands claw, teeth bite. A stone tool connects with bone, a sickening thud swallowed by the storm. One hominid falls, catching a lower ledge at the last second, legs dangling over death. Another grabs their wrist, not to save them, but to wrestle the tool from their hand. The fight inches dangerously close to the pregnant female. In that moment, the tribe acts as one. An elder, frail but fierce, throws himself between the attackers, arms spread wide. A younger hunter pulls a burning ember, carefully protected under wet leaves, and slams it against a rival's face. The smell of scorched hair and a hiss of pain fills the air. Fire. It isn't mastered yet, only borrowed and feared. It terrifies both sides. The rivals retreat to a narrower ledge just as the cliff itself intervenes. A sharp crack echoes through the storm. A section of the ledge shears away. One of the rivals loses his footing and vanishes into the rain. The survivors freeze. The storm passes as quickly as it came, leaving behind a profound silence broken only by dripping water. The rival group is gone. The cliff now belongs to the survivors, but they paid a heavy price. One of their own lies still, their breath shallow, a leg bent at an unnatural angle. Another cradles a bleeding arm, their eyes vacant with shock. Night falls. The tribe huddles deep within their shelter. A small fire flickers, fed with dry dung and scraps of wood saved from drier days. Shadows dance on the stone walls, transforming the huddled bodies into ancestral spirits. The injured are tended to with crushed herbs pressed into wounds and bound with animal sinew. Children are pulled close, sharing warm skin to skin. Then, the third trial begins. Quietly, relentlessly, the pregnant female convulses. The birth is starting too soon, triggered by the cold and the stress. The tribe instinctively forms a protective circle around her. An elder supports her shoulders while another clears a space on the cold stone. The fire is gently coaxed brighter. Hands guide, steady and patient. The labor is long and dangerous. Her cries are silent, but her pain is etched on her face. Outside, the whooping laugh of a hyena echoes from below, drawn by the scent of blood and weakness. The tribe shifts. Some grip their stone tools, others hold burning branches, their eyes fixed on the darkness. The hyena appears at the base of the cliff, its eyes glowing, testing their resolve. It can't climb, but it is patient. At last, with a final, shuddering effort, the child is born, small, slick with blood, and still. The tribe holds its breath. Then, a tiny twitch, a gasp of air, a weak but undeniable cry pierces the night. Life has held on. The newborn is lifted, pressed against its mother's chest. The circle of bodies tightens. Firelight reflects in wide eyes, young and old. The hyena, sensing its moment has passed, retreats into the darkness. Dawn breaks slowly, revealing a world reshaped by the storm. The savanna below glistens with water. A fallen tree has trapped several animals in the mud. Opportunity. The injured hunter, his legs splintered with branches, watches as the others descend the cliff, cautiously testing each foothold. They work together, scavenging the trapped animals. Meat is cut with sharp stone flakes. Bones are cracked open for the rich marrow inside. Water is carried back up the cliff in carefully folded leaves. For the first time since the failed hunt, the tribe eats. The food is shared deliberately, every member receiving a portion, from the injured to the elders. Back on the ledge, the new mother sleeps, her baby breathing steadily against her skin. An elder places a smooth, rounded stone beside them, an unspoken symbol, a talisman representing their hard-won survival. As the sun climbs higher, the tribe spreads out along the cliff, their eyes scanning the savanna. This high shelter has proven its worth. It has saved them from predators, from the storm, from rivals, and from extinction itself. They will remember this place, not with words, but with their feet, returning again and again. In the warmth of the fire, in the shared meat, and in the cry of a newborn child, the tribe endures. Against all the forces of an unforgiving world, they have carved one more day from time itself, and the cliff watches over them, a silent witness to the ancestors who simply refuse to fall.